Hey, welcome back everybody. I'm Lou, and this is Metal Lens Reviews. What's up? So if this is your first time here, you're checking out my channel, and you like what you see, thank you. Please do me the favor of like, comment, subscribe. As I mentioned before, it really helps me grow the channel, spread it to the masses, and of course motivates me to provide you guys with more content to watch. So it's a win-win. Alright, what are we doing here? Well, this is a request off of a Hungarian subscriber, Elliot. I'm not going to try and attempt his last name, might butcher it. Just like the title of this song. So, like I said, most of the time I have no idea what I'm getting myself into, but this is really the case. Because I've zero info about the band. I know they're Hungarian, but other than that, your guess is as good as mine. But I'm interested. I love when you guys take the time to showcase me new music, stuff you know you would want to see me, of all people, react to, which is pretty awesome. Definitely appreciate that. So keep them coming, lay it upon me. I'm here to listen and react. So, and it's always fun, listening to new things. Despite my appeal and love for heavy music, I'll listen to any music across the board, because that's just you should have an open mind, especially when you're doing something like this, to appreciate other works and genres of music. All right, well, like I said, sorry, the title, it's I'm going to attempt it. Félek Átölelsz, which according to Google it translates to "I'm afraid if you hug me." If that's a wrong translation, I'm sorry. Speaking of translation, there's no subtitles, so the lyrics, I'm not really sure. I'm going to leave it to you guys, the fans of NFR, to at least give me a summary of what the song's about. That's always fun, just so I have some context. But yeah, I don't know what to expect. This is it's gonna be interesting and scary at the same time. All right, but let me stop yapping. I'm gonna cue this video up, and we're gonna experience this together. All right, guys. Once again, this is NFR with Félek Átölelsz. Hope I said that right. I'm afraid if you hug me. All right, let's check it out.
Félek attól, aki átölel, mert nem nézhetek a szemébe. Bizalmamtól kísérem, hogy véren tapad, ami ott volt végig kezében. Két arcomból választhatnék, előtte társad, mögötted árnyék, szótárból lopott, hazug szinoníma, méltó párja egy árulónak.
Oh, okay. Caught me off guard there. Okay, was not expecting that. Actually, I didn't know what to expect at all. So definitely heavy. This is right up my alley, guys. Good choice, man. Yeah. Alright, so this is what they got going on in Hungary. Okay. I'm sure they got other music too. Just saying. Yeah. It's definitely, so the sound they're putting out is very familiar. It's recognizable. Obviously, rock, metal is very international. But, I mean, now, as far as the video goes, like I said, with official videos, they may or may not get blurred, so I'm sorry. Also, if the video comes off a little choppy, I'm working off a Chromebook, and Chromebooks ain't the best kind of computer to be working off this, but, hey. Anyway, yeah, I love the production, too. That's awesome. The sound quality, the singer's voice, which is pretty cool. You know, with this, you could have a great band, and the singer could be so-so, but this, like, everyone's really tight. Yeah, I'm trying to think of a band, I can't really nail down because like their style, while it sounds familiar, it's very their own. But this is cool. This is off to and we're only a minute in, so yeah, this is awesome. Let's keep going here.
Bizalmamtól kísérem, hogy vérem tapad, ami ott volt végig kezében. Két arcomból választhatnék, előtte társad, mögötted árnyék, szótárból lopott, hazug szinoníma, méltó párja egy árulónak. Félek attól, aki átölel, mert nem nézhetek a szemébe. Bizalmamtól kísérem, hogy vérem tapad, ami ott volt végig kezében. És mikor magadra hagylak, miért én leszek, akit szívvel minden lelki terhel. Arra a folyóra sem haragszik senki, ami ketté vágja Budát és Pestet.
Oh, this song has a nice groove. It's very hard for me not to keep going like this, you know. Wow. Awesome. Great choice, man. This is so great. This is definitely a band that would be like in my Spotify playlist for sure. Without a doubt. Probably the most metal act of recently that I've reacted to. Holy shit. Yeah, and I gotta say, like I said, I don't know too much about Hungary. I did study a little bit, like I said, I'm a history buff, Byzantines, Romans, Greeks, what have you. And obviously, you know, the Kingdom of Hungary kind of encompasses that region too, Central Europe, a little bit of Eastern Europe. You know, the Magyars, the Huns, obviously, how Buda and Pest were separate, you know. Yeah, really interesting history. But yeah, you know, as far as their music scene goes, I can't think of anyone off the top of my head. But wow, you know, it like I said, it definitely has that feel. Like if I was listening to like, you know, like a rock band or a metal band I would normally go to, you know, they definitely segue and fit right into that group. But they retain, obviously, you know, he's singing in his native language, and really well too. There's little bits of metal in there, like a melodic kind of metal to it. There's some hardcore. I love the breakdowns, just how it's composed. It's really well done, and just the hooks in there are awesome. The chorus is excellent. This was a very well written song and performed, and I can imagine them live. They must, you know, people must go nuts. You know, it's pits probably and all that stuff. But I'm impressed. This is I wasn't, like I said, I don't know how to expect or what to expect when I, you know, listen to anything for the first time, but this definitely caught me off guard in a good way. All right, let's keep going.
A matagon csorgó mész, a tálcán bízik utána. De most csak te maradtál, és én nincs fény az út végén. A boldogságunk nem gramban mérik. Egy helyben addig ez még megoldás, mástól válsz az adás, sem a viselőjétől fényli. Félek attól, aki átölel, mert nem nézhetek a szemébe. Bizalmamtól kísérem, hogy vérem tapad, ami ott volt végig kezében, és még...
Real quick, I know we just got a little bit left, but like I said, all the hooks, the little growling in there stuff, that heavy tone, like I said, while there is a familiar, definitely, you know, recognizable, I'll tell you that, the tone, everything, the way it's structured, but you know, there's still an originality, and I say this a lot with international artists, because, you know, when you're raised, it's one thing listening and being inspired by another artist, but you're always gonna create, not a clone, but something that sounds similar, but different, you know, same, but different. But them, like I said, obviously he's singing. It's kind of like Rammstein. Rammstein has a very noticeable sound, very industrial, metalish. They sing in German. With them, he's singing in Hungarian, but while the music is familiar, I could pick at elements where that might be unique to them too. Because obviously not every song is going to be a carbon copy of each other. But definitely, really, really, you could tell they're all very talented. And him too, I'm really impressed with the singer. Because he's pulling double duty there, playing guitar and singing. That's no easy task. Even if you are playing rhythm, there's still, you got to focus on two different things. So definitely kudos to that guy. But yeah, this is awesome. It's a banger, this one. I like it. All right, well, let's finish it through, and I'll tell you guys my thoughts. All right? Freaking awesome. I really enjoyed the hell out of that. That was a great choice. Thanks to Elliot. Yeah. And if I'm pronouncing your first name wrong, I'm sorry. But yeah, this was an awesome choice, man. I would have never ran into this too. As much as I have songs similar to this in my, recommends or my, YouTube feed. This is cool, man. I love hearing. It just goes to show you, once again, not just rap, R&B, or pop, but metal music itself is just bigger in Europe, number one. And it's just internationally known. It's like horror movies. Every country has a horror movie that they represent. Metal is international, and every country, I think, has that metal band that they cling to or kind of represents them. Now, obviously, I don't know that much about the music scene in Hungary, but this is badass, and I'm interested. You want me to keep going? I know you reckon there was another song from the same user that recommended me this, so I might check that out. If there's any more NFR songs, I'm all about it. This was cool. Yeah, like very easy to get into, very rockable. It's definitely bang my head to this. I'm sure. Live, I'm sure they're amazing, so this was cool. This was a nice touch, definitely right up my alley. Nothing bad to say about them. It was cool. It was a cool experience and refreshing, but also familiar at the same time, so I definitely appreciate that. Well, there you have it. That was NFR with Félek Átölelsz. Once again, sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. I'm afraid if you hug me. It's the translation. Hey, look, if you made it this far in the video, thank you. If you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe. And as always, my friends, I'll see you all very, very soon. Peace.